Roaming in the sky seems surreal. What if there is a ghostly glow even in the sky? That's the best place for them to be, right? Hubble's ghostly glow research has insisted scientists research to find out what it is. Hello folks, and welcome to Fly Me to the Moon. The title of today's video is Ghostly Glow. Scientists spot strange light surrounding our solar system. The night sky appears pitch dark to the casual spectator, save for the tapestry of sparkling stars and the rising and declining moon's illumination. How deep is this darkness though? Inside an elaborate experiment named SkySurf, scientists opted to examine 200,000 photographs from NASA's Hubble Space Telescope. They took hundreds of thousands of observations on these pictures to search for any lingering backdrop radiance inside of the sky. There represents any remaining illumination after eliminating the brightness from our solar system's planes, planets, stars, galaxies, and debris. This is called zodiacal light. Following this assessment, researchers discovered a slight excess of light roughly equal to the constant brightness of 10 fireflies dispersed throughout the entire sky. That would be like turning off all the spotlights in a room with only shutters, only to see a spooky glow emanating from the sides, ceilings, and flooring. According to scientists, one theory for this lingering radiance is that our inner solar structure comprises a flimsy sphere of cometary dust entering the solar panels from across all sides. The hue is thought to be caused by sunlight bouncing off this dust. If it exists, this dust shell might add something unique to the current design of the solar system. This theory is supported by the fact that another group of scientists measured the sky backdrop in 2021 using information from NASA's New Horizons probe. The New Horizons spacecraft recently entered deep space after passing by Pluto in 2015 and a tiny Kuiper Belt particle in 2018. 4 to 5 billion kilometers separated New Horizons from the Sun when the observations were taken. The planets and asteroids, free of pollution by interplanetary debris, are all far away from this. Any of the encircling stars and galaxies, as well as zodiacal light or dust on the axis of the known universe, can account for what scientists are now referring to as ghost light. A multinational effort has confirmed the existence of the extra light after studying 200,000 Hubble photos and performing thousands of observations for the SkySurf project. In addition, they need help explaining it thoroughly. Although there are a few possibilities, they have yet to be proven. At least not yet. Astronomers' attempts to find the answer to the inquiry, how dark is dark, led to the discoveries. The researchers used 200,000 Hubble Space Telescope photos as a part of the SkySurf research to methodically eliminate the illumination from asteroids, planets, constellations, and debris in the axis of our universe. They then made thousands of observations to find the nighttime sky's remaining illumination. They discovered a tiny surplus of brightness that illuminated the entire sky and was comparable to the brilliance of 10 fireflies. What if you even have a ghostly glow near you? Just imagine roaming the streets and light appears and takes you away. Boom. Scary, right? If you still need to subscribe to the channel Fly Me to the Moon, well do it now, and also like, share, and comment to the video. Thank you for that, and we'll get back to the video. Administration officials compared this to stepping into a room at night, turning off each light, and drawing the covers in a message. However, after removing all the luminaries in the room, the area still has an unsettling glow emanating from the walls, the roof, and the ground. The ghostly glow observed throughout our solar system has a logical and non-supernatural cause, even though this could sound like a disturbing scene that a character in a traditionally ghost story would face. The research hypothesizes that one possibility for the solar system glow could be light reflecting off a sphere of debris that asteroids entering the solar system have left alone. The backdrop illumination of the planetary system is uniformly dispersed, which would support an origin from the countless snowballs of ice and powder approaching the sunlight from all sides. The sun's radiation drives concrete inside comets to suddenly change into gas or dissolve as they get closer. This played the role of an emission of debris and ice to burst out from the celestial cannonballs. This outflow might then appear brighter back to generate the unsettling glow. Researchers have observed spectral light throughout the solar system before. The New Horizons spacecraft from NASA also aims to measure the sky's ambient brightness in 2021. The probe conducted observations of the observable universe while it was 4 to 5 billion miles or 6.5 to 8 billion kilometers from the Sun, having flown past Pluto in 2015. It is currently leaving our solar system and entering outer space. Nearly 200,000 Hubble Space Telescope photos have been examined as part of the continuing SkySurf effort to identify what this glow might be. Even if it's incredibly dim, the glow appears present. NASA compares it to a few fireflies scattered over the night sky. NASA also compares the phenomenon to shutting off the lights in a darkened room and then discovering a small amount of light coming from the surfaces directly. This analogy is shockingly similar to a feature in a horror film. The presence of an unknown type of dust here, including the surroundings, is the most plausible cause of the light that permeates the solar system. The idea of this unknown dust in the observable universe must be hypothesized from the observable effect rather than being supported by concrete proof, as is the case with several research discoveries, at least for now. It may be assumed that this light is bouncing off anything for this radiance to occur, and even though we can't immediately see it, the fact that we can detect its indirect existence is going on. This is quite comparable to how we typically have to postulate the formation of the mythical black holes by looking at how the gravitational pull of some item is forcing radiation to curve in an unfathomably vast and thick direction than by actually witnessing them. Even though we cannot see this potential debris, we can surmise that the solar system's existence is responsible for creating this. We can only speculate about what it is and why it decided to shape everything into the solar system in an inefficient ellipse. SkySurf is still looking into this enigmatic glow and is expected to discover new, even more puzzling occurrences to try and explain it. Each day, scientists uncover previously unknown phenomena in the darkness of space, from the horrifying hypothesis that our universe is encircled by the rotting carcasses of countless celestial beings, to the possibility that black holes might be humming strange melodies into the void. A slight glimmer is fantastic in comparison to that. If the range where New Horizons and us took data, assuming our interpretation is accurate, there is an additional dust element. That implies that this additional light originates from within our solar system, claims Arizona State University astrophysicist Tim Carleton. They believe that the leftover light is a local event that originates from far beyond the solar system, since our estimate of it is more significant than New Horizons is. It might be a brand new component of the solar system's composition that has only recently been statistically quantified after years of speculation. The universe is filled with various highly luminous objects, including planetary, galaxies, constellations, gas, and dust. In addition, we prefer to stare at bright things, therefore, detecting ambient light in cosmic, interplanetary, and extraterrestrial vacuum is challenging. When we examine, we discover that circumstances aren't what we had anticipated. The goal of SkySurf was to describe the sky's brightness accurately. Over 95% of something like the photons in Hubble's collection originate from locations closer to Earth than 3 billion miles away. Most Hubble viewers have ignored these sky photons from the beginning of the mission because they're concerned about the weak object categories in Hubble's photographs like galaxies and constellations. However, such sky photons have essential data that can be decoded, since Hubble can monitor fragile light levels throughout its 3-decade lifespan. Process of searching Hubble's archive for evidence of dim galaxies, which we may have overlooked, and measured the amount of radiation that ought to have been released by known bright objects in 3 different articles. According to scientists looking for unseen galaxies, there need to be more planets overlooked to explain the additional lighting. According to the researchers, the surplus that resulted was comparable to 10 fireflies emitting a constant brightness throughout the entire solar system. It might appear to be minor, yet it's sufficient to realize that there's something that still needs to be added, but it is crucial. Researchers are continually increasing techniques to observe the illumination here between constellations. We must remain aware of any local excesses, since they can cloud our perception of farther off ghostly glows. And that will conclude today's video. If you've enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel so that you can actually fly to the moon through our videos. Check out other videos on our channel, Fly Me to the Moon, as well, and we'll see you in the next one.